Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, everybody.
Hello everyone.
How are you doing?
Mm.
Trust we all had a great week. I want to welcome you once again to Joseph Podcast.
Yes, you're
Thank you so
welcome.
much
You're
for
welcome.
being today. All right, so last week we had a great time answering some popularly known
Questions.
questions that create issues in a lot of homes, some things that should be known. And we're still on that same radar, but today we know we've been promising things to delve into the concept of sex. So we're going to begin a little, I'll have a little bit of introduction on that area with a certain question today. Meanwhile, we'll still be answering some questions. So um, even as you enjoy today's podcast, like, share, subscribe, comment. Feel free to invite others to come see what we do here. And God bless you. You know, we belong to a niche of a world where a lot of things that are common here are probably uncommon outside, and a lot of things that are uncommon here are common outside. So, by the grace of God, we try not to answer from within the zone of where we are. We answer generally, usually through scriptures, and I hope that understanding will create a balance for you. All right, so moving ahead, we have about 3 questions today coming in. So from our community. So we'll be starting with the first one. Like I said, the first question goes like this. It says, should a girl ask a guy out? Should a girl ask a guy out? So, babe, what do you think?
Well, different people, different mindsets, though. But for me, I will say it's not a strong suit for a lady to be the one to do the asking for so many reasons. For some persons, some guys might like it, but I think a higher percentage of guys will be turned off by that. Will be turned off, will be scared. We have their doubts when a lady is the first person to approach or to initiate the dating process. I don't think most guys will be comfortable with it. And personally, for a lady, you deserve the opportunity to be approached. You deserve the opportunity to be sought after, desired, not you doing that. If not, I believe you'll be the one being the one to desire the other person in the long run, and it won't be favorable to you. You're a lady, so wear your beauty and allow the man come. Allow the man come do the talking. Allow the man come do the action. I don't know. That's just for me. That's just for me.
Yeah. Well, that's actually in every sense good enough. That's a very good enough answer. The reality is, for me too, I'll actually say no. I will emphasize on the no. This one, I'll never take it as just my opinion. In every standard, no.
But
No.
there are some men out there that likes it too. There's some men out there that likes when a lady wants something. To them, it interprets as like this lady knows what she wants and she's going for it. So it can appeal to them. So we cannot generalize it there.
Well, I'd say for me, best of all, any man that would allow a lady to chase them. I think the problem here is the concept or the terminology that is being used. Any guy that will allow a lady to chase them to the point of asking them out, there's a point I think there's a probability or there's a chance I will not even want to see you as a man. And let me explain something that is key. Is it wrong for a lady to express her feelings to a
No.
guy? No.
Okay, no, yes.
Is it wrong for a lady to position herself for a guy to
No.
see her and ask her out? No.
For being
not
the
wrong.
one to do the
For being the one to do the asking out becomes a problem. Let's backtrack a little through the scripture. You know, I think in the last few podcasts we've done, we literally built on just one certain scripture, which is Genesis chapter 2. I will go back to that in Genesis chapter 2 because if you want to understand everything that concerns the whole marital process, relationship process, check everything that happened from the first time it happened. Take note, Bible said that Adam was placed in a deep sleep and then God created the woman.
Yes.
Take note. Now, who was asleep? Adam was asleep, right? So in every real sense, the woman being awake should have been the one that met Adam first because Bible recorded that God brought the woman to Adam.
Yes.
But even if God brought the woman to Adam, Adam was asleep. So in a real sense, the woman came there first. She should have initiated the talking, right?
She was just
But that was just it. She was just positioned. The man did the talking.
And did the confirming.
And did the confirming. It for me, it is forgive me. For me, it is every necessity. It is of every necessity that the guy actually be the one that does the acting out and all because it satisfies a lot of things. Let me give a little breakdown. Naturally, every lady feels have some certain things or qualities that when a guy portrays, especially in the concept of winning them, when they see those qualities, it gives them this idea of if you can even be a prospect for them. One of them is that they consider your confidence. They consider your appearance, which is your swag, how you look, how you dress, how you smell. Do you understand? They consider your courage. They consider how bold you are to come approach them. Probably maybe they were sitting within their friends and you came there and spoke to them. It gives them this certain vibe of wow, this guy is such a man.
You might not respond to it at
that time.
Yes.
But yet, these things it's marking up. It's marking. Do you understand?
Yes.
There is the sense of the leadership part. There is the sense of the affection also.
Yes, and you begin to tick the boxes.
You begin to tick these boxes. Like they are just there. You just start ticking them. But now, if the girl now be the one, so the lady becomes the one that does these things, rather it becomes opposite, where the lady starts becoming the one that does the courageous things, does the affectionate things. You have to consistently maintain them. And over time, when you come into the relationship and you notice that the guy has now become the woman, so then the lady has to start providing. The lady has to start making promises of protecting. The lady has to start affirming. You literally have to sit down every day, write poems and give to your boy chick friend, and he has to read it. Do you understand? For every reason, and also not just that. Also, you know, whatever comes easy, many times is not valued.
And men like to hunt.
And men likes to hunt by the natural standard of creation. The man is placed as a hunter.
Yes.
Sorry to all the men. Sorry to all the men. I think that's the only way we can probably describe it well now. But every man is placed as a hunter.
Yes.
And when the catch becomes too easy, sometimes it's not satisfying. That's the word.
They don't be satisfied.
It's not satisfying. Do you understand? So, ladies, please position yourself rightly. Position yourself rightly. Yes, the guy, you might consider the guy is not a talker. I noticed he doesn't really talk so much.
When a guy wants something, they talk. They talk.
Even an introvert.
Even an introvert, yes.
I have met an introvert. I have met introverts, not even an introvert. I've met introverts. I know many that explain in my head now. I've met introverts from school down to even after I got married. I've met introverts who, in a bit of liking a particular lady, have come to meet me and ask questions. How do I approach this lady? When the guy really wants something, they will talk.
Yes, they will talk.
So, saying this now, we'll go to the next question. What's the next question? Is how do you know if a guy is serious in being in a relationship with you? How do you know? How can you tell?
How do you know that?
Because there are a lot of ladies there that spouses come to them like almost every day. Then they are placed in a position where they don't know who is actually serious and who just wants to. People lie these days, even into marriage.
It's true.
There are people that will tell you, I want to get married to you, and their aim is just to sleep with you. So how do we tell? How do we tell the ones that are real? How do we know that these ones are actually sincere in being with us?
Okay, there are attributes men portray when they are now serious to settle down with you?
Let me.
Okay, one, they are committed.
Hmm. I
They
was
will be.
committed.
Hey, God of mercy. They are. They are committed. Now, not just to you, they are committed to what makes you grow. They are committed to those things you are interested in. They begin to push themselves into your own space
Hmm.
to tell you that actually they are here and they can be a person you can fall back to or rely on for strength or whatever. But one thing is sure is they are committed. By the time you see this man is wanting to settle down, wants to settle down with you, he shows you commitment. He becomes interested in everything that concerns you. He won't give you flimsy excuses. Flimsy when somebody wants something, they create opportunity and time for that thing.
Hmm.
So when a man is interested in you or with to settle down with you, he begins to consciously create time because people can be busy, but when they are trying to accept something or want something, they begin to create time for that person or for that thing. So when a man is interested in you, one, he becomes committed. Two, he begins to create time for you. He's not giving you cock and bull story, or you're always doing the one calling all the time, you're always the one texting all the time. He reciprocates, like
Reciprocates.
he does. He's fully committed. When he's ready, you will see the signs.
She has answered everything. Who am I to talk? I'm the one in the end where I need to know how serious I was. But to every man there, okay. Speaking to the ladies right now, if you actually want to know if a guy is serious, like she said, to emphasize on it again, is that you start seeing some certain forms of commitment. Let me tell you the truth. Everybody knows, or every guy knows who he sincerely wants to settle down with. When a guy sees a lady that he's ready to settle down with, he knows. You don't need to motivate him to. You don't need to motivate him to. He is naturally zealous about it. Naturally. He does not forget occasions that concerns you.
Yes.
He is very attentive to everything that concerns you. He's very attentive to the details.
He's articulate. At
He's
that point.
articulate, like he's very, very articulate about everything. He
That
remembers
point.
your dates, he remembers your family. He
Yes.
literally asks questions concerning you. He's particular about your growth because, again, take note. Let me tell you one reality that when guys want to date a lady, the truth is that many times, even if that lady quote does not meet up to the standard of other ladies, the particular features that they need, if that lady already has it,
Yeah, good
take
to go.
note. The guy naturally starts taking the role of being a teacher.
Yes.
You automatically start noticing that the guy wears this captain cap and tells you, at this moment, I need to steer this ship. So you start seeing him getting books,
True.
giving to you. You start seeing him becoming a motivational speaker. That's when you start seeing them reading motivations. That period, they start motivating you a lot. You know you can do this. When I met my wife, as a friend, there was a certain happening that came up one certain time, and then she was like, how can you be my friend if you don't even know how to read the Bible? Because when I met her, actually, I was a Christian by identity or by nomenclature. Let me use by nomenclature, yes, but not necessarily because I really was in pursuit of some certain standards that concern God. And I thank God every single day. One of the reasons most people around me, a lot of persons that really wanted to know why I come married to my wife, yes, these are part of the standard. She pulled me closely towards my destiny should actually look like. And I am grateful for that every single day. Sincerely, I am very grateful for that. When we were friends, just being friends, this was without any form of emotion attached, just being friends. She literally kept hitting on me like, guy, you can't be close to me if you don't even know how to read the Bible. Like, what do we want to talk about? What do we want to discuss? Okay, you call me midnight calls, and then what are we going to be saying? We'll be talking for hours, and then what do you have to say? Literally, what would you be saying? So it happens like that in many relationships. When a guy sees a lady that is willing to bring him into a certain standard, he is willing to abandon his own pride and conform to it. If a lady comes to his house and tells him, I don't like the way your house is messy, And you probably see this guy that is always forming hard man, hard man, hard man.
There's conscious steps to start.
He starts taking conscious steps to arrange the house.
Even if he will not do that normally when he's alone, just at the thought of okay, she's coming, he takes
Yes, he does it naturally. And you'll be wondering why they go the extra mile for
they
you.
go the extra mile.
They go the extra mile.
all in.
This one now is not even just about the part of them even now trying to up their standard. Now this is another one of them trying to push themselves to do something that will impress you.
Yes.
That will impress you naturally. You will see a guy that's telling you, me, I don't like spending money on ladies, so I don't like spending money on ladies. Now the guy, in fact, we meet them in the general gathering. You hear them make statements like, why would you spend money on a lady? Are you a fool? But then go and see what they do. You now realize that they are the biggest fool because they go out of their way and spend a lot. I know somebody that has never cooked. I literally grew up with somebody that I knew in my compound there I stayed in Lagos. He has never cooked in his life for even himself. He has never cooked in his life for himself. Like, you don't come back to the house, see him eating, and he asks who cooked this food, and he say, yeah, I made this food myself for me to eat. It's a lie. He rather go and buy food outside or wait for his mom to come back and eat. But this guy literally entered kitchen like he was watching YouTube videos and went to cook just to impress the lady. Wanted to. Why am I saying all of these things? Is to make you realize that there are so many ways you can point it out. You get, it's beyond just the words that are being said.
Yes, it's beyond him telling his friends, this is our wife, and maybe you just come to the house and be cooking for community. It's beyond that. You look inward, you look at the simple things the steps he's consciously taking to show you, okay, I can be the man for you. Yes. So be careful, don't be fooled. See our wife they come. I hated that statement while I was single.
You can be our wife, you can be our wife one, you can be our wife two. They can just turn into Hidabasi.
So please don't be fooled by that.
No, that is basically the first two questions. Then the final question. This one is important. Everybody take a deep breath.
Which kind of question is this? Taking deep breath.
It's important to take a deep breath because this is a crisis. This particular question is a crisis in our society currently. And I will state why it's a crisis. I don't want to say the question. Let me give everybody attention a little. So,
sometimes
even it's a crisis in our community because there are many persons that are pressured into this concept we want to ask now. And not understanding it is a challenge. There is no direct response that I can tell you because I know if you go read up on this or try making research about this, the one singular thing that a lot of people will say is that it is by choice. Still, okay, let me just read the question now. I'll stress you guys too much. I know. All right. The question is this: should you have sex before marriage?
Okay.
Should you have sex before marriage?
I should answer.
Do you want to? Okay, no problem. Go on.
Without beating around the bush. No.
Very direct. Even when I said there's no direct answer, she does not want to beat around the bush. Please cut down this street. No beat that cut down the street.
No. It's as simple as that. No. That's all I could say.
Okay. So very direct. Alright, let me say something.
I'm saying no because I know he has a lot of things to say.
Okay. This is the very fun part, and I would advise anybody who intends to take their relationship to the next level to mind this part a lot. Please mind this part a lot.
Yes.
There's so many reasons why you shouldn't have sex before marriage. Okay, my answer first of all is no. It's very direct. My answer is no. But why am I going to say no? There's so many reasons why you shouldn't have sex before marriage. Number one I will tell you is the the one nobody sees, and what
Yes.
is this one that nobody sees? It messes up your mind.
Mm.
It totally messes up your mind. How does it do that? I'll tell you how. Um, you see, secondary school, university, you fall in love with this person, and then they mean the whole world to you, and you sincerely have a strong feeling for them, being that they are your first, and you are grown, though with certain forms of ignorance, but you are grown, and then you feel like you are now an adult to make some certain decisions with some persons, and then you really want to start up something nice that makes you feel loved, that makes you feel accepted to this person, that makes you being cared for, being nurtured, and then you take a wrong move. And what's the wrong move? By having sex with this person. Naturally, there's this undying loyalty that you start building that blinds you off from logic.
Yes.
It totally cuts you off from every form of logic. I know persons when I was in school that started living together, like very serious issue. I could tell of there was this relationship that came up then where we were seeing situations where the the boy and the girl stayed for a long time. They did not know what to do anymore with themselves. Sincerely, did not know what to do anymore with themselves. They so messed themselves up sexually. They did not know what to do with themselves. The conversation that was now playing was if they could try out being together, like if they could try out other people while they were together. So they were inviting people to their hostels or to their rooms to have sex with each other while they were there. Like it was crazy. But that's why I said it messes up your mind. And to them, in quotes, that was true love. But not realizing that they were abusing themselves. Number two is that it ruins or messes up your ability to enjoy marriage in itself.
Yeah.
You make yourself number one devalued as a lady.
Like,
Because let me tell you one beautiful thing. Whatever is done in secrecy can never be enjoyed.
no, not at all.
I think we should emphasize on this one
Yes.
today. Whatever is done in secrecy, whatever I need to hide to do.
You can't enjoy it.
Have you ever tried buying something that probably your parents say you shouldn't get, and then you bought it? How would you use it? You will be hiding to use that. You will never really use it to the fullest.
Not
And that's the
enjoy it.
problem. You only enjoy the fullness of marriage or sex when you get into marriage.
Mm.
Because whatever it is you want to enjoy in sex, you enjoy in marriage. And because now there's a legal ground. It was so funny when when I got married, and then my mother-in-law, that on a real sense would have been the one where I know she probably watch this post, so mommy, I agree to her. So in the real sense, I should be scared
Mm.
trying to talk to my wife. There's a way I would probably hold my wife or talk to my wife in front of my mother-in-law, which I would have not done if I had not gotten married to her yet. But now, the same time I got married to her, this is my mother-in-law. Even her brother was telling me, "Cut your wife and start going." I'm like, "Oh wow, start going. Where am I going to?" Like the first day I got married, I was so feeling awkward. I'm like, "Whoa, I'm married. Why is everybody telling me to carry my daughter? It's your daughter now. It's your daughter. Why can't you give your daughter a house?" You know, it was so funny. It was a funny experience. But then there's now a legal ground
Mm.
for you to now have that person you've always wanted, you've always cherished. There's a legal ground. Nobody's going to fight you. Nobody's going to tell me stop holding her like that. Nobody's going to tell me don't kiss your wife. Nobody's going to tell me you don't have sex with your wife. No, nobody's going to tell me that.
Yes.
It becomes sweeter. It becomes more
Yes.
enjoyable.
And you guys will explore together, not when one person is having a kind of mindset on something he has done or experienced outside. You now come and start creating
Preach.
unrealistic stuff for a lady or a guy who's just, you won't stress your partner, but you guys will enjoy it and experience it together.
In line to this, I think I should answer a question that should probably be a problem in many people's head now. What is the question? Is that how then do I now check our sexual compatibility? Satisfaction sexually should not be based on how much we stay or how long we stay. No. It should be predicated upon how much you guys are willing to satisfy each other, and that does not start from the bed. I think that's where the mistake comes from.
Yes.
So sexual compatibility, I think is the first time anybody be saying this. So I think let me be the one to air it out. Sexual compatibility does not really start from the bed. It starts from communication.
Yes.
Why are we delving on this part? Because, like I said, a lot of people make the mistake of thinking, I want to check how compatible, sexually compatible this lady is or this guy is. Let me know how good he is on bed.
Don't enter that trap.
Don't enter that trap. It's a trap. Because if you do that, should I promise you, when you check the first person
You check
and the person is not good enough for you, in quotes,
now be
you
destroying
check.
people up and down.
It's not just even people now. You are not destroying yourself.
Even yourself.
You are destroying yourself. There are so many things we might not be able to say now biologically because we know that even though we know that these are contexts not also for kids, still we know that there can be tendency that children can come up to make things like this. So biologically speaking, you can go meet a doctor, ask the doctor biologically, how do I mess my body up? Because before we start telling you your body is the temple of God, trust me, you don't know how much of a damage you're doing to yourself sexually and meeting different people. And finally, to end this one, to wrap up this process, I was somebody that had to learn this because being in ministry, there's some certain things that you needed to be exposed to. And through study, I had to study it, and I realized one certain thing: sex is a form of covenant.
Yes.
And the more you are testing people, the more you are making covenants. And the covenant of sex is almost as strong as the covenant of marriage, which is till death do us part. Now, as you keep making some sexual advances to different ladies at different points, one thing you should just be certain about is that you are buying into covenants.
That's like that dates back.
That are old, that's covenants that are older
than you.
That's why if you're getting married, you know that okay, I'm getting married to this person. At least if God wants to save you, he knows where to save you.
No, find the direction fast.
Find the direction fast. But when you start sleeping with 10 ladies, 20 ladies, you don't know the one that is in this person's family. You don't know the one that is in this person's family. You don't know the spirit that is following them. And then through sex, you guys, what you know that sex is actually blood oath.
Yes.
Biologically, most people don't. That's why I said most people don't know.
And they don't know. That's why they are careless about it.
That's why you're careless about it, because you are just sealing a lot of spiritual grounds. A lot of them. You are just marking a lot of spiritual grounds for yourself and telling yourself, I want this. You take it upon yourself. So demons are just accumulating over some certain people's destinies. And then they are wondering why it looks like. I've heard people make that statement actually, that I slept with this social lady and things started becoming bad. Because you can wear physical condom. There's no spiritual condom. There's no spiritual condom. I just want to just state down, there's no spiritual condom. So if you are not careful about these decisions, you fall into a lot of traps that will affect not just your future as per your children, to affect even you becoming anything in life. So please
hold that value. Keep yourself for your partner. Take the decision to keep yourself for your partner, and you will benefit from that.
I'm sincerely excited we started on this space for the sex part. I'm actually excited we started on this space because this part is actually important. I think it's one of the major issues before you start going into some other areas that concern sex. But it's one of the major issues that bother our generation currently. The pressure that many youths carry. It's a pressure. There was a certain time growing up where being a virgin was a pride. It was a pride. But now, for you to be a virgin and come out and say that you are patronizing abstinence, you look like a fool. You're placed like a fool.
Thank you so much for joining us up to this point. We hope you learned something today, and we hope that you are taking something from this video to practice, to enforce in your life. Thank you so much for joining us. Please do well to like, subscribe, follow, and share. Love you all. Thank you. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye.